Next pick.
All right, the New York Knicks. This is where I'm going to go. I did clear one. I mean, spoiler. Everybody's like, "Where's the Thunder been?" Well, yes, their window's wide open forever. It feels like. But with the Knicks, I had the Knicks just ahead of Dallas. I would have picked them just ahead of Dallas. Like they're the only reason why is they're completely devoid of draft picks moving forward. Like they really have. They've moved all their picks, so that's tough. I think there is just so much overlapping talent on this roster that it feels like there's going to have to be more moves that come. I love Mitchell Robinson for the 50 games he plays every year. We're already hearing he's not going to be ready till December, which I think if I'm the Knicks, that's probably more like January then, because I'm going to be cautious with him because it's, if we're going where we want to go, we need him. Who knows what it's going to be with Julius Randle. I did not like the whole, I think the expectation is he'll be ready for the start of the season. My mindset was he's definitely ready for this. Why is there even doubt that he might be? Right. That was a little concerning to me. I love Brunson. I think he's great. I really like Mikal Bridges. I think OG Anunoby will prove the contract will be fine because of where the cap is going. But I think in a vacuum, that's a little bit of an overpay, but I understand why they did it. They gave up so much to get him. It feels like this team has a chance to be really good, but it's not going to be this team that's going to be the one that breaks through. It's going to be whatever they do with 2 or 3 of these guys to turn them into one other guy. That's going to be the team that actually breaks through if the Knicks break through.
I'm with you 100%. This team, I'm not even totally sold that the window is open right now. I'm not sure that they deserve it's. The Knicks are sort of a contender, but I don't really see it happening for them. This is a team that they're waking up in the morning. They were feeling really good. They had a good night last night, right? They got a cup of coffee brewing and whatever, but the window shades aren't open yet, right? That's the Knicks to me. I feel like their year is next year. It feels like they still have a couple of things to figure out. They're going to figure out if Julius Randle can play small ball 5 and if he has a spot on this roster or if they need to potentially move him or see what happens there. The Mitchell Robinson thing already set to miss at least a couple months. I'm with you. I'm not expecting to see him until next year. OG Anunoby isn't the healthiest guy. It feels like they're always going to need one of OG or Mitchell Robinson on the court to be a functional defense, because if you don't have one of them, then all of a sudden you've got all these springs breaking free in the dam, and it's just going to be hard to fill them. So I think their year might be next year, especially if the Celtics take that step back that we were talking about earlier, and the East gets a little bit more open than what it is now. We talked about Milwaukee, Philadelphia, some of these other teams that were drafted higher for a reason. I think the Knicks window is open, but I'm with you 100%. It's probably not this team that wins a championship if they do win the championship. It's a team that looks a lot like this, but it's probably not exactly this one.